Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby. So hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry down the chimney tonight.
Welcome back to the TRUTHSERUM podcast. I'm your co-host PJDRIZZLE, and I just want to say real quick, happy holidays to our viewers and our audience members. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, repost, share to all social media platforms. Also check out on the YouTube channel episodes 68 and 69. Okay, and now at this point, I'm gonna give the floor to our guests. Introduction and 3 things about yourself in general.
Hi, my name is Breyonne. Most people call me Bree. It's easier to remember. A few
Mhm.
things about myself. I am 23 years old. I currently live in Kansas City, and I am the proud mother of 2 cats.
Got you. So like, what made you like cats instead of dogs? Like, how they're better than dogs?
Truth be told, the whole story of me getting my first cat, which is Apollo, he's now 3 years old,
Mhm.
was an act of rebellion,
Okay.
actually.
Mhm.
I wanted to do something for myself, just strictly for my own enjoyment, my own happiness. And I had dogs in the past, and I've lived on my own since I was 18.
Okay.
So I've had my experience. I had a wiener dog. Rest in peace to him. He
Mm.
did pass away.
My
His name was
condolences.
Dinoco. Thank you.
You
His
welcome.
name was Dinoco. He was the sweetest little boy ever.
Mm.
And I loved him to pieces. But I realized my love for dogs stemmed from the stereotype within the Black community that we just didn't like cats.
Yeah.
And
This is the
with
first
that
time
being
I'm hearing
said,
I'm hearing about that.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so in the African American community, it is very, very known that cats are not, they're known as bad omen or evil and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So most of the time, African Americans don't trust cats. And so
Especially
as a
black
Black
cats.
woman, especially Black cats.
Yeah.
So as a Black woman, I just stemmed away from it. I didn't even consider it, didn't think about it. But during that time of my life, I really wanted to start doing things that made me happy, not
Mhm.
just moving based off of what other people tell me or what other people like.
Okay.
And so doing research, I realized that cats, their lifestyle aligns much better with mine. They require less training. They're more independent than
Mhm.
dogs are.
Yeah.
And so
They're able to clean
me
themselves.
exactly. And so me doing something for myself just turned into me realizing that I am more of a cat person than a dog person.
Yeah.
And that's just what that was.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this, because you mentioned at the age of 18 you lived on your own. So like growing up, were your parents strict? Like they didn't want you to have pets?
Growing up, so I mostly lived with my mom, with
Okay.
my mother, and she was not a pet person. She was not an animal person. That was not her forte.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't really get to explore with animals as much. And as a child, I also kind of had an animal allergy
Okay.
that kind of faded away as I got older, so that contributed to it as well.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Got you. And then if you don't mind if you don't mind like sharing like what happened like that made you like move out.
So at 18, I was starting college. I got a full ride into Rockhurst University,
Okay, congratulations.
and thank you. And my full ride covered everything except for housing. So
Yeah.
my mom had the idea, well, let's just get you an apartment if you want to have that, that experience and be able to live on your own and really get that college life experience. Then we'll get you an apartment. So I had an apartment,
Okay.
my first and only apartment. It was like $645 a month
That's not
for
that
rent. It
bad.
wasn't anything crazy. Yeah, it was just
Good.
an apartment. But it was it was nice. It was a really good experience.
Gotcha. And it was all by yourself, or you had roommates?
It was all me, just by myself. So you can imagine college freshman year, everybody was at my apartment, at my
Okay.
place.
All right. And your mother paid for the apartment rent?
Oh no, I paid for it. I
Okay.
went to school at the same time.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So now we're at the point of current events, and this way how we do current events. I'm gonna start off with some movie mentions. So I'm gonna mention all of the movies, and I'm gonna ask you like what movie or movies, like two or three, would interest you to go watch it yourself. All right. So we have Avatar: Fire and Ash. We have the new SpongeBob movie, Search for
Ooh,
SquarePants.
okay.
The Housemaid, and yeah, pretty much that. Just four, no, three or four. Let me see, one, two, three. Yeah, just three out for this weekend.
Okay. Me personally, out of those two, I don't know much about the third you mentioned, but I
The
would be
Housemaid.
very, yeah, The Housemaid. I'm not
Oh,
sure about that one. I don't believe
okay.
I've heard of that one.
You know, it's also a book too.
Oh, really? I
Hmm.
I have a hobby of whenever I find out a movie comes out and I
Yeah.
figure out it's a book beforehand, I have a hobby
Hmm.
of reading the book prior to watching the movie.
Okay.
I enjoy that
Nothing
very
wrong with
much.
that.
It's
Hmm.
a nice way to compare and contrast.
Yeah,
Plus,
I
you
feel
usually
you.
get more out of the book anyway than the movie.
I'm sorry, I can't do that because like I remember the last time that I read it was summer reading, and like I just get like I get a headache like every time I read. It's just not for me.
No, it's understandable. I actually hear that a lot. I couldn't
Yeah,
imagine. I could not
yeah.
imagine.
Like I'd rather
But
just
at
skip to
the
the watching like the visual version.
hmm
Yeah,
I understand. My mom is the same way.
she is.
But to answer your question, I'm very, 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 very interested in seeing the new Avatar movie.
Yeah.
Only reason I can't see it yet is because I haven't seen the one before this one.
Hmm.
So I need to go see that first.
So
And
you gotta go
then
back and binge watch that last movie.
exactly. Yeah, which could be nice. That could be a fun little I can turn that into a little evening.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Me, with the Avatar movies, I think I only saw the first one, and it's just like maybe I have to like go back and rewatch it, like just to get like the whole like plot and the whole like concept. Because the when I watched it for the first time, it just didn't really interest me, like to
Hmm.
watch like the sequels, and I just left it on that and just like watch like other like action and CGI movies.
Right. It might have also helped you stay in like into the movies if it didn't
Mhm.
take them so long to come out with the next one.
Yeah,
It did take them a long
takes them a
time.
long time. Like seriously.
But the SpongeBob movie, it sounds exciting. I wouldn't say I am excited for the movie itself. I
Hmm.
am just a long-standing SpongeBob fan.
Okay.
When I graduated, I had the Squidward meme where he's like all exhausted and he's holding the paper.
I don't think I've
Have
seen
you ever
that.
seen that meme? Oh my
No.
gosh. Is it okay if I find it real fast?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. And because I have to prove how loyal I am to this show. I love this
Okay.
show so much. And so I said it to say I'm not excited about the movie in itself, but I
Yeah.
definitely am going to see it just because it's SpongeBob
Hmm.
and what that means to me in my childhood.
Gotcha. And like, let me ask you this.
Oh, here's the cake.
Let me see. You did it, Breyonne? Wait,
Uh-huh.
when was this taken? Like on your birthday?
This was at my graduation party
Graduation
after I
party?
graduated college. Yeah.
Okay. Mm, that's a well creative cake. Like,
Thank you.
where'd you get it from? Carvel?
I'm not sure. My boyfriend at the time had ordered it from a
Mm-hmm.
shop and surprised us with it at the party, so it was nice.
Got you. I feel you. And then let me ask you this: like, what got you into watching the Avatar movies? Like, what inspired? What like made you like interested?
Truthfully, as a kid when they first came out, I was hooked.
Mm-hmm.
I was obsessed with it. I thought the visuals, especially during that time, they were beautiful. CGI was amazing. The storyline, just you know, to me, I think I resonated with that wanting to live a different life. I feel
Mhm.
like even as a kid, I've always had the understanding that this is the one and only life you get. And I've
Yeah,
always wondered what it would be like if you could,
to be a
you
different
know,
person.
change that. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so seeing that and just experiencing that was really interesting to me, especially and to stay into it, learning that Avatar is based off of different tribes in Africa
Mhm.
made me really interested in it as well. So that's what's keeping the momentum going for me.
Got you, got you. And then I heard that the runtime for it is 3 hours. So you're willing to like stay in that theater, like
Oh yeah,
no bathroom
this is
breaks,
my
no
end
nothing.
game. Like everybody was set
Hmm.
for Marvel's end game. This is
Yeah.
mine for sure.
Okay. All right. I feel you. Like I said, I can't do that. I think the only runtime that I did was Oppenheimer. Like, and I think that was like
Oh,
around 3 hours too.
okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I see the memes of Oppenheimer and Barbie though.
Okay. Yeah, like
Yeah.
because like they both came out at the same time, so like there was like a competition on like which one like would like win the box office.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just see the little love stories.
Got you. And then so your final pick would be Avatar Fire and Ash?
If I had to choose from the three,
Mhm.
yeah, definitely
Okay.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I feel you. All right. And okay, so the current events that I found online, the first one is Young Thug proposes to Mariah the Scientist during his recent Atlanta show. What happened? What happened? Why you put your head down?
Because this is not the way we're supposed to start the holidays. It's
Hmm.
supposed to be a good season. This is
Okay.
not.
What's your opinion towards that?
Truth be told, if I wish I would have came more prepared for this because I actually just saw a video of Mariah describing the exact guy she doesn't want, and
Hmm.
it's quite literally
Young
describing her
Thug?
fiance,
Mm.
a man that uses the B word and the H word when describing his women
Yeah.
and doesn't, you know,
He
like
doesn't everybody
it's
do
just baffling. And I think the reason that it's like disappointing is because A, her music,
that? Yeah.
B, the type of person she is and the messages she gives out. You can just tell that she wants more and really wants that love.
Hmm.
But it's just really disappointing seeing another Black woman choose the presence of a man versus the genuality of compatibility.
Got you.
You know?
I see your phone is blowing up. Like you're famous?
Sorry.
Famous
Sorry. I trying to ring her off. But it's
today, I
just,
see
yeah,
it.
sorry. um, but it just sucks because it's just like, are you choosing to be with him because you like him, or are you choosing
Yeah.
to be with him because he's there?
Hmm.
You know, and that no,
I mean,
babe.
don't you need those two things like for love? Like, don't you need like somebody to be there for you and like to like you for you too?
See, exactly. You need both. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like with their relationship, he's just there. I don't want to say he's there for her. He's just there
Mm-hmm.
present. Even if
Mm-hmm.
you notice them on red carpets and at her shows, he's just constantly grabbing on her, pulling on her, just making sure he's there. He's
Good.
seen. He's, there's nothing, respectfully, we all saw that Cardi B and Offset did not work out. But at the
No.
very least, he
Yeah.
was very public with his affection, with his love, with his wording, with his body language.
He loved that
Even
woman.
right. And even past Offset now looking at Stephon Diggs and he's very the opposite. He's not as loud or, you know,
And she has a whole kid with him
performative.
too.
Exactly. And even though he's not as performative, you can tell with his actions, the way that he protects Cardi, how he holds on Cardi. He doesn't grab her and pull on her. He more so
Yeah.
guides her.
Yeah.
And you can just tell the difference in a dynamic when a man is trying to be with you and just have you.
Gotcha. Let me ask you
Mm-hmm.
this. So let's say you was in Mariah the Scientist's shoes and
Mm-hmm.
your current man's proposed to you like during his show. Like how would you like how would that like go? Like how would that process
Okay, you
go?
ready? Okay, here.
Okay.
Scene. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no,
Take
that.
take one.
Okay. This is exactly how we go. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna go, oh my goodness, this ring is beautiful. Thank you so much. Show continues. We go backstage. Here's your ring back. I
Oh.
appreciate your gesture. But notice how I said thank
Mm-hmm.
you. I
Yeah.
acknowledged the ring was pretty, but I did not
Yeah.
say yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did not say yes.
Yeah.
But I'm also not going to embarrass you in front of all of your
No.
fans, all of these people. That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
So I'm going to accept it, enjoy the rest of the night. And then afterwards, we're going to have a nice private conversation of, no. And it would suck because I'm sure Young Thug, he's as successful. I mean, they're in the same industry. They're both striving for the same things. I'm sure they have like-minded conversations and things, but like you were saying before, when it comes to the relationship piece of it, like
Yeah.
that would make a great friendship. But when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to relationship, it's about how they care for you, how they
Mm-hmm.
help you, how they guide you, how they, affect you as a person.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, but we don't know. We are
Okay.
outsiders. We're not in the
Mm-hmm.
relationship.
Okay.
So,
And let me
but
ask you
how would
this.
you do it? What
What?
would you do
This is
if
about
you,
me. This is
if,
not about me. Honestly, like I would never
yeah.
propose to somebody like at my concert. Like I think I would like do it like during like dinner, like
Mm-hmm.
a dinner table. Like I would try to be like creative in a way. Like probably I'm not too sure because like I'm not even like at the marriage like status yet. So like there's still
Mm-hmm.
like more time for me to like think about like a creative like plan to like to go about it.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
and honestly, that's probably the best way to do it. Because whoever you end up proposing to is going to be curated for them, and you haven't
yeah,
met them yet.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. We'll see in the future.
yeah.
That's it. So let me ask you this. So after that, you like acknowledge the ring, and then like let's say backstage, or like you guys are back at the house, and you guys have a private conversation. Do you think that that's gonna like keep the relationship like going, or that's gonna break the relationship?
Me personally, if I was still willing to be your girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
I would be willing to go back to girlfriend status.
Okay.
If I saw marriage in our future, which honestly, if I'm dating someone, I would assume that that is in our future.
Mm-hmm.
It's just maybe I'm not there yet. But I do also understand that sometimes, with the hurt that comes with and the rejection that comes with when someone else is ready to make that next step and you aren't,
Yeah.
that, if they want to walk away, it's understandable. But it's definitely up to both parties.
Got you. Are you somebody that wants to get married in the future?
Almost definitely. I want
Okay.
the whole nine: marriage, kids,
Okay.
wraparound porch.
Got you. Let me ask you this, because like I saw like this like surface like around like the network, not recent, but like previous, like basically like females like that have been in a 10-year relationship, like they want the guy to like pop the question. Like, is there a limit for the guy to pop the question? Like, is there a limited amount of years for the guy to pop the question to his life partner?
See, the beautiful thing about relationships is I feel like, yes, there's a limit, but it's very individual to each person
Mm-hmm.
and the person that you're in a relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know me personally, I used to say if I'm with a guy for 3 to 5 years, that's max.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going past 5 years.
Okay.
But that's also coming
You
from
better put a
somebody
ring on
who,
it.
right?
Mm-hmm.
No, because I mean, if we have done this for 3 years and you are still unsure,
Yeah.
now I'm uncomfortable.
Okay.
Because 3 years is a long time to implement, adjust your life to somebody and then not know if that is something you wanted to adjust to in the long term or just for right now.
Okay.
And shout out to my mom. I definitely am learning from her experience because she dated a man for 15 years and they were only married for 2.
Are you referring to your father or a different man?
Oh, no. So that's my stepfather. Her was her second husband. My dad was her first husband.
Okay.
And
what
so
happened to your biological father, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, they divorced when I was about 2 years old, 2, 3 years old. And
I'm
then when
sorry.
I turned, oh yeah, it's okay. And at like 17, my dad passed away in a car accident.
My condolences.
So thank you. So, but they were really good friends to the end. We were all good. It wasn't any bad blood or anything. But to watch my mom be, like, commit her dating life for 15 years to somebody and then to not spend the rest of your life with them, that's kind of, that to me is just scary. And for me, marriage is something when you kind of know.
Yeah.
Even if and I'm not saying you need to 100% be sure of me, but like 100% sure you want to be married, just first and foremost. Like, because I am the type of person, I do date to marry.
Yeah.
So if you're already stepping into it, okay, is this somebody that can be my life partner, like with these qualities? Okay, she cooks, she cleans, or whatever you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And so ideally, if we're moving that way together, it doesn't take 10 years, 10, 15, 20 years. It takes hopefully no more than 5.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to put a time limit on it because I don't like to be that it'll never be me type of person, But
and you're still young.
Definitely still young. And so it's no biggie. I used to really harp on the whole, like, I want to be one of those older couples that can say we've been together for 30, 40, 50 years. But now it's just, especially with the generation that we're in, I just want to be intentional, take my time, find the right person. Because jumping into something, sorry, Mariah, my girl, love you, is not worth it.
Being humble and having patience is all that you need.
Exactly. And it'll be worth it to me in the long run, because that lonely feeling when you're not with somebody, it goes away once you're in a relationship, but it really, you don't want it to just go away temporarily. You want to really find someone that makes you feel cared for and loved for the long term, so. Yeah, so yes, that's what marriage means to me. Okay. Marriage means like commitment. It means love. It means I am choosing you for the rest of my life through sickness and health.
How did we get here where I asked you the question about what marriage means to you?
I don't know.
How did we get there?
I just like to make the flow of the conversation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're good. Like, yeah, keep doing you. Like, seriously. But I wanted to ask, because you did mention that Mariah basically like had like her preferred guy, and it wasn't Young Thug. What's your preference? Like, what's your type?
My type is preferably someone who is consistent. In their lifestyle. So whatever that may be, if you're the type that works out, I like to see consistency with that. If you're also a fellow content creator, I like to see consistency with that. Just someone who's has their own life and works towards that. I'm really attracted to that. I really, of course, respectful, kind, chivalrous. I don't really harp over, I guess, the physical things, because that's usually what folks go for when it comes to types. Yeah. But it's more so how you make me feel. Do I feel well taken care of? Do I feel protected?
You feel butterflies in your stomach?
Huh? Yeah. I mean, the butterflies are cute in the beginning, but I mean, like, how you make me feel as a man. Like, if something were to go down, would you be there for me? Not like physically, but
Wait,
mentally.
I think you mean how you feel as a woman, not a man.
No, like as a man, like
What do
be
you
there
mean?
for me as a man. So
Okay, okay.
as in a man's role,
Got you.
you know.
Yeah.
So like how women have a role and men have a role.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain ways that I show up for you, and there's certain ways you show up for me, and so I want to see how you do that.
Yeah.
And how that is done for you. And so it's like I don't have like specific you have to do this, this, and this.
Yeah.
It's just how do you show up for me? And then do I like that? Does that make me feel good? And then in return, does the way I show up for you make you feel good?
Okay.
And so, because I 100% believe that a relationship that's meant to happen, it'll just flow naturally.
Mm-hmm.
It'll just, it'll feel good. And when you feel good with somebody, you want to keep being around them, keep hanging out with them, and let it flourish.
And you don't want to be too clingy, though. Like, you want to make sure you give them their space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially me, being a busy person, I kind of automatically get my space. I actually that has been my biggest downfall. Be transparent when it comes to dating right now is my lack of time.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
but at the same time, I don't want to slow down my schedule right now because I see my vision. I have plans. I have things I want to do. I'm trying to move out of this state in 7 months.
Okay.
I'm not trying. I will be moving out of this state in 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
So
where you trying to go?
have things that Houston.
Houston, okay.
Yes.
Why Houston?
Well, originally it was between Houston and Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate both of their prominent Black communities, not just Black communities, but successful Black communities.
Yeah.
Being around that and just having that energy and that love and that, and it's just something that I really adore and would love to have myself in. And I want to raise my family with that kind of community. Because growing up in Kansas City, it is Missouri. It's a red state. We're right next to Kansas. Mm-hmm. I mean, it has its downfalls. It has its more, it's hard. It's harder to get away from certain spaces and community.
It has its trials and tribulations.
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. And so if I could put my kids in a space where they could better thrive, especially with people around them that look like them, I want to do that.
Okay. Let me ask you this, because you mentioned like it's whatever like the guy gives you in return, like you give back to that guy. So like, what do you bring to the table?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I want to correct what I was saying.
Okay.
I didn't want it to come off that way, but it was more so like what a man does something for me, and in return, I won't exactly do what he does for me, but I'm gonna do my own womanly duties for him as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that 50-50 that people talk about.
Okay. Wait, but you're with 50-50?
Not financially, emotionally though. Emotionally. Mm-hmm. But in regards to what I bring to the table, I feel like hey, I'm 23. Mm-hmm. I have a very successful career. I have a degree. I own my house. I own my car.
Yeah. Boss female. That's it.
I am. And I don't even try to toot my own horn, but I live very comfortably. I have a really good head on my shoulders. The conversation I'm able to carry, the people I bring around me, the energy even that I have when I step into a room is very high value.
Okay.
And so I would even say I bring the whole table. Really, if I wanted to, if I needed to, I could bring the table and the house over the table. Yeah. Literally. And so it's just.
Wait, so right now you're at your current apartment, like that you've been.
Oh no, this is my house. Literally,
your house?
I own my house.
Okay.
I own my house. Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
So I have a house.
You own everything. Okay.
Yes, everything owned and paid off. It is actually property tax season right now. So property tax is hitting me. I'm not gonna lie. But it's definitely worth it. I pay property tax once a year, and then I'm literally just paying utilities for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing, and I praise God for that, and I praise him that I'm even in the position to say I can do that. But that intimidates a lot of men my age. And that's just honest. I'm only 23, and so I'll be 24 in February. And so when I try to date around my age range, it comes with a lot of like, oh, so what can I do for you?
Yeah.
you already have
Where she
everything
have
for
everything.
yourself. Yeah. And
Yeah.
so it's just, and sadly, it has led me to those relationships where I become the breadwinner and they're literally moving in with me, living off of me and all of that. And, I've been there, done that. So I definitely don't want that again, but it does get lonely, not
Mhm.
having people your age willing to, willing to, even try and
Mhm.
see,
Yeah.
because I get it, but at the same time, it's like it's conflicting for me because I speak to the men around me about the situation, especially like my cousins and my brothers. I have
Mhm.
over 20 siblings, so
What? What happened?
yeah, yeah, I have over 20 siblings.
Well, I had
Yeah,
a big family. Like, so you have how many?
the exact number is 22. I only have one on
Oh
my
my
mom's
god.
side. My dad had 21 kids.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, 11 boys. Hmm.
Okay, all right.
Hmm.
He was around there.
Yeah, most
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I talk to them about it, it's like they're kind of the ones that let me know that they're intimidated and not to feel bad, but at the same time, it's like you ask, like, what do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
And it's like men ask that question all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you bring something to the table, it's like, oh, now it's too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Because like at
Like
first, like they think that you was gonna like say something that they want to hear, but like when you say something different, then like it's
hmm
just like it's all chaos.
right, right, or at least not something they're expecting or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
But it's that has definitely taken a toll on my dating life for sure. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't regret it. I love where I'm at, and
Okay.
if it just takes a little bit of time, maybe it just I gotta wait, a little bit for everybody to, and that's
Yeah.
okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Let
Yeah.
me ask you this. At what age like do you want to get married?
Um. Honestly, I don't want to get married too old, just because I want to have kids, and I want to have
Yeah.
kids after I'm married.
Mm-hmm. How many?
And Um, I used to say like 7 or 9. Now I brought it down to like 3 to 5,
I kid.
a
I
little
kid.
more
All
reasonable.
right. All right. Is nothing wrong with having a legacy?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have to keep that bloodline flowing,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, are you
But
ready for that? Mm-hmm.
um, honestly, right now in this moment, no.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I feel like only reason why I'm not ready for that is because I'm thinking in a very independent mindset with where I'm at in my life.
Yeah.
But once I find my partner and my husband and I'm able to have that partnership and somebody to rely on, I think the idea of motherhood would become a lot more easy or a lot more inviting,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But right now,
Nice.
no.
Yeah, take your time. It's too early.
I'm
It's too damn early. Seriously. Hey, so let me ask. Okay, yeah. So, I know that you've heard like the new Ice Spice song, "Big Guy." She did it
Oh,
for
I
the
have.
the
I
new
have.
SpongeBob like movie premiere, and this current event is basically the outfit that she chose to wear at the new SpongeBob movie premiere was a little bit revealing. So, what's your opinion on that? And was there a moment like where you didn't know that you revealed an outfit and you got embarrassed like on the ladder?
Okay. My opinion on Ice Spice's outfit at the premiere, the SpongeBob
Because
premiere.
there's kids around. Like seriously,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a
And
kids movie. Like
honestly,
what are you doing?
I was in, and this may be a hot take. I'm gonna warn you
Okay.
right now. This
Mm,
might be a hot take. But I blame those who invited her.
okay.
You have to know your audience and you
Mm,
have to know who you're inviting into certain spaces.
mm,
Ice Spice, respectfully, she's right now going through a rebranding.
yeah.
She's trying to change her image. She has this sex appeal that she's also trying to maintain because everybody was saying her butt deflated because she
Yeah.
lost her weight.
Yeah.
And so, with
I
them
saw some
trying to
pictures. She looked crazy.
I mean, but I think she looks good. I like the way
Okay.
she looks. She's in the. It's not like the booty ain't all. But she looks good.
Yeah.
And so, with them trying to uphold that image of her and this sex appeal of her, this was not the time to invite
No,
Ice Spice to no kid movie
not at
premiere.
all. Like seriously, pick something that's adult rated. Like,
Exactly. And so to me, I don't as much blame Ice Spice. I do
hmm
blame the creators or whoever, the PR team that invited her on,
hmm
to the premiere, because that was kind of their fault. Because I
yeah,
wasn't at all shy. The outfit was cute. It very much gave Ice Spice. It was just like, yeah, baby, but you should also know a time and a place. But at the same time, it's like, but y'all knew what the image she was selling when y'all hired her.
yeah.
So it's kind of like,
But
I
did she
don't
not know
think.
that this was a kids movie?
I mean, she probably definitely knew that, but let's be honest. Kids nowadays, they're sitting here on TikTok. They know what that the kids nowadays be watching baddies. I see them meeting baddies at the baddies on Zeus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that show.
Yeah, I see little kids. I mean, small kids. They have to be at least in elementary school.
Hmm
They know the baddies by name. They know they whole routine. They know how they fight. And so it's just like nowadays, there's not as much censorship for kids like it was when we were growing up.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to music, what they watch, what they have access to, they have their phones on them constantly. So you really cannot monitor what they see. And so and as much as I hate it, it has definitely sensitized what we allow to happen in front of children. And
hmm
that was definitely an example. And maybe
Yeah.
it'll wake people up.
Yeah.
And it'll, help parents see that, yeah, it's time to bring real parenting back.
hmm
Hmm. Stop letting these phones teach your children. Hmm.
Yeah. So let me ask you. Wait. So basically, like, what you're saying is that it's the PR's fault, and they should have like basically like just told Ice Spice to stay home.
Literally. Or they shouldn't have, honestly, they should, because let's be honest. Back in the day, they wouldn't have asked Marilyn Monroe to come to Disney.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They
hmm
just wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Because you just see that when you see Marilyn Monroe, you think sex appeal, you think,
Mhm.
womanhood,
Yeah.
that's what you see. Versus Disney, you think kids, you think children, you think PG-13. And I just think today we want to bring what's popular in the media into everything instead of bringing what should be there, because all the kids loved Ice Spice, because
hmm
of the you think you the even that
Yeah.
song, you think you the shit, bitch.
Yeah.
You're not even the fart, and kids were running around, running amok. I mean,
hmm
singing that part specifically over and
Where?
over and over again, and now we're surprised that she's in a SpongeBob movie because they're
hmm
trying to bring in that popularity, but it's
Yeah.
like, no, we're not supposed to. Kids are not supposed to find
hmm
that appealing, or at least they're not supposed to have access to it willingly. Like, it's
Yeah.
not supposed to be encouraged by the media and by their parents. It's supposed to be like this taboo, like, you're not supposed to be listening to her.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? It's like the kids are open about it. Even the whole I think a good example is Kim Kardashian's daughter,
hmm
Northwest,
Yeah.
because she did a whole meet and greet with her and her friends with Ice Spice.
hmm
And she was really young at the time.
Yeah, there's a lot of
And
people
like,
that's coming after Northwest, like how she wears, like what outfits that she wears, like how
mhm,
she picks herself up. Like a lot of
yeah.
people are coming after her.
Yeah, I mean, and I can definitely see why, because she does. I mean, at first glance, you would not, in the slightest, think that she is that age.
hmm
But I do believe that it's the effect of the age of social media, and it is also her parents and her family.
Yeah.
Because imagine you are born into the Kardashian name. You are like
Good
expected
luck.
to look good from birth.
Yeah.
Like
hmm
immediately you have to be serving face,
Yeah.
body. You got to be T. Because
hmm
I mean, because media does not spare children. They tried to go in on Blue Ivy
Yeah.
from the moment she was born. They tried to say she had Jay-Z's nose and she looked like a man and
Yeah.
this and that.
Yeah.
And so it's like that. So she did what she felt like she had to do, and that was be cute and pretty.
Yeah.
But it's just the level of cute and pretty that she does to herself is that of someone at a higher age than what she is. Like someone at that age, to me, it kind of makes me feel bad for her,
Yeah.
because the fact that you feel the the fact that you feel the
What was that
need.
thumbs up? That
It's
was
my
like
iPad. Sorry. It does like,
seriously.
will it do the heart? Will it do the
Yeah.
heart? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see that. Mm.
But
Mm.
it kind of like saddens me the fact that she is that young and she feels that she has to make such major adjustments to feel beautiful. Because at
Mm.
that age, that is supposed to be the age where we don't care. We are carefree. We're doing
Yeah.
what we want. We got stains and smudges all over us, playing
Yeah,
in
we're
the dirt.
kids.
We're
Yeah.
kids. And so the fact that she like has to do that and feels like she has to do that, it's really sad because it shows that childhood is really getting ripped away from these children.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. And it's like, because that, the way that she dresses herself up, I didn't start doing things to that extent until I became 18, 19. So I was an adult. Because at that point, let's be real, you're not looking how you was looking at 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
So you'd start switching things up or you get tired of the way you look. So you
Yeah.
enhance something. But
Mm-hmm.
to see somebody so young feel like they have to do that already, it is really sad.
So you telling me that you had this innocent childhood, like you wasn't a rebellion, you wasn't doing bad things as a child?
No, not at
You're
all.
not lying,
And it's
Breyonne,
it's
right?
crazy because you can ask my huh?
You're not lying.
I'm not. And you can ask my mom. She
Mm-hmm.
tells me to this day, like, she was so grateful of how easy it was raising me and how truthfully, I didn't have the desire. I didn't have the want. The way that I grew up and the things I had to go through very young, I had no want to be in anything except for what I needed to be in.
Mm-hmm.
And that was usually my schoolwork,
Mm-hmm.
that library,
Mm-hmm.
or I was right at home watching movies or playing games on the PC. I really didn't stray far from that. But I also was I was the fat kid, I guess you could say, growing
I'm
up.
sorry, what
I
happened?
was the fat kid growing up.
Okay.
So that didn't really come with a lot of invitations and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of easy also to stay on my own narrow path. Amen.
Okay. All right. All right. Oh yeah. Wait. Do you have a moment where like you had a revealing outfit and like it was in public and made you embarrassed?
I'm honestly no.
No.
No. Kind of taken aback. Like I said before, I was the fat kid, so that comes with a lot of like weight image insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
So, if
If
anything,
you
I
don't
might
mind
have
me
been.
asking, how many pounds?
Oh, I started off. I was.
So I know it's disrespectful to ask for a woman's like weight, and we're
Oh well,
just
not in this case, not at all. It's
yeah.
our
Okay.
conversation. I brought it
All right.
up.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So like you
But
started the conversation.
yeah. So I want to say back in 2021, my heaviest was about 335, 340.
Sorry. What?
335, 340. That was my
Okay.
heaviest.
What grade?
I was at that point 21. No, I'm sorry. I was 20 on the
Okay.
dot.
Okay.
And then I got my bariatric surgery at 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I got a
Wait,
gastric
what is that?
bypass. So long story short, the stomach within you, not my tummy, but my
Mhm.
actual organ, the stomach.
Yeah.
You know how when you're growing up, they teach you the size of your fist. So, long story short, what a gastric bypass does is they take that stomach and they take about 2/3 of it out.
Okay.
And so now it goes from your full fist to about fist size.
Mm-hmm.
So it physically forces me to get full quicker
Mm-hmm.
than the average person.
They have a fast metabolism.
Kind of, sort of, but it like physically makes you full. So for example, like you could probably finish your entire plate of food. I'll take one bite of each, like the main and the two sides, and I'm done.
Okay.
And if I eat past that, my stomach can literally explode
Mm-hmm.
if it's overstuffed and cause a lot of problems.
So
for
after
me.
you eat one bite, we're wasting food and throwing it out in the garbage.
Absolutely not. That's leftovers, honey. Put that in the fridge.
Okay.
We don't waste around here.
Mhm.
Even at a restaurant, when I
Yeah.
get my food, because they tell you after you get the surgery, it does kind of become hard to enjoy eating out because you can't eat and drink. You can't do that within 30 minutes of each other.
Okay.
So if I were to eat a meal right now, I set a timer for 30 minutes and then I can have some water.
That sounds difficult as hell. I'm sorry.
It is.
Like
It
just
really is.
hearing
And
all
it
that,
takes
that sounds very difficult.
it is. And it takes a lot of persistency.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Definitely.
Yeah, it does. But it was worth it. I'm at my sweet spot. I'm at like 170 right now because it's the
Mhm.
winter time.
Yeah.
But I've noticed that I like to stay between 160 and 175. Kind of, sort of. I kind of give
Mhm.
myself room to fluctuate.
Yeah.
Because anything smaller than that, I realize I'm not crazy about the way that I look.
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to get bigger than that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let me ask you this. How often do you eat out?
Honestly, if I'm being truthful about it, probably every time that I go out on an outing.
What do you mean?
So, like, when I get invited out with friends,
Mm-hmm.
or like we go get drinks or something,
Mm-hmm.
if I don't already have dinner cooked at home, I'm not gonna feel like making something after
Yeah.
I hang out.
Mm-hmm.
So I just grab something real quick, or something of that nature. But besides that, I try to cook at home as much as possible.
Yeah, because you need to save. Like, groceries is a lot of money now.
Oh yeah, and then on top of that, groceries. I would much rather spend my money on groceries and get multiple meals and for multiple days than
Mm-hmm.
spend the same amount on eating out, and you got that for 1, maybe 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. It's all about that. I love that word, longevity, because that's really what life is about right now.
Seriously. Let me ask you this. Okay, so last current event. So this is about Christiane Rock. She begins the process of removing her blue face tattoo.
It's gonna hurt, okay? It's gonna hurt. It is. I'm not one to lie, but it goes by very quickly, okay? Okay. So you got a tattoo. Honestly, now it's to cool down your skin.
There's 23,000 people in here. They want me to do it.
Oh, yeah, there you go. No crime for 23,000 people.
Oh my God.
You sure you don't want me to start with the smaller one?
Nah, start with the big one. Please.
Start the big one.
Alright, I'm gonna do one. I'll let you know when I'm doing it, okay?
Yeah.
Just do me a favor, don't move.
Okay.
The only reason I say that is
Can we put the eye goggles on properly?
I'm holding it.
Alright.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let me go hold my hand.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Oh.
That's what it feels like.
Okay, keep going.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, keep going. Oh, that hurt.
Does it show?
Huh? Jesus.
Can I hold her hand?
Ready? You okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
I am doing the big one.
It burns.
I know.
It burns. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord.
You're halfway done. You want a break?
No, keep going. That's what I get. That's what I get. My God. Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord. Oh, God. Oh, so geez.
Okay, take a breather.
You want them like
Look, half of it's almost
Damn,
done.
it's all wow. You guys are good.
God, please. I need to get it off.
Breathe. Ready?
Yeah.
You're way stronger than you think.
Lord Jesus.
You're doing great.
This is what I get. Jesus, I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Hey, Sean, you're doing great, girl. You're almost done.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Oh, no.
After having it for so long, like she finally got over the man. Would you be the person to ever like get a tattoo of somebody's face or somebody's name on your
No.
body? Okay.
Hold on, I need to make sure the camera. No. Okay, there we go.
Got you. Are you somebody that has tattoos right now, or you don't believe in tattoos?
Yeah, I have tattoos currently. I have this vine tattoo on my wrist, and then I
Okay.
have a butterfly and Arabic tattoo on my like shin, side, ankle area. Let's see
Okay.
if I can get it.
Have Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And the reason for the tattoos that I have now, the one on my leg represented my father. He was Muslim,
Okay.
which explains the Arabic. And so, that was for my father when he passed away. I got that. And then I got this right before my surgery to represent my growth.
Mhm.
So that's what plants always, that's in a plant's nature to grow. So
Yeah.
it just, that's what they always resonate with when it comes to me. So I had to get that. I believe in and I know the people that don't do it, I understand, but I like my tattoos to have meaning.
And they're
I
wrong with that.
do.
Yeah, there's some people
Yeah.
that get random tattoos like for no reason.
Right. And I'm like, if that's that's you, and I don't knock that. I get it. But me personally, if I'm going to have something permanent on me, it's going to be for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. And then, like, what's your opinion on people that do get like tattoos of like their lovers like name or faces? Like,
I would say,
yeah.
see, and I don't do names. I don't do faces.
Mhm.
To them, I say, all you, baby girl, you got it, baby boy, whoever. Sorry, exclusivity, but and I think that's a beautiful way to show that you love someone. That is the ultimate commitment. I'll say that it shows that you are. At least I would hope it shows that you are there and you are stuck and you are in love. But
And that
but
person's gonna
just
be
because
there
I wouldn't
forever.
get right, exactly.
Yeah.
But just because I wouldn't get a face or a name, I would definitely get something symbolic of a person.
Yeah.
So although I wouldn't want to, I wouldn't want to put their name to it. The reason I would want it to be a symbol is because, let's say we did break up later down the line,
Yeah.
it would still be something that represented a chapter of my life,
Okay.
even if you're not there.
Yeah.
So.
And like,
Yeah.
when people ask you, you could like try to maneuver the truth a little bit in a way, instead of telling
Yeah.
like, oh, this is like my ex, and like I got this like for them.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, not only could you then manipulate it for other people, but to me, it would also allow you to manipulate it for yourself.
Okay.
Because you would be the one that would have to wake up butt booty naked, or unless you, I'm so sorry, you might wear clothes to bed, viewer and
Yeah.
host. Sorry,
Yeah.
but
I don't know where that came from. That came out of nowhere.
No, because I was gonna say, because you're the one that has to, wake up in the morning naked and see that tattoo. So if in your head you can convince yourself and let yourself know, well, okay, at one point it represented this person, and now it represents that time of my life that I was, going through whatever or experiencing whatever. Then that's just what it becomes. Because to me, it's all about. To me, when it comes to doing something that permanent, you want to make sure that you will be at peace with it no matter what point in your life you're in.
Okay.
And so with that tattoo, to me, when you get a specific name or a specific face, if that chapter were to end, you wouldn't still be at peace with it. It would make you physically uncomfortable versus like something that's symbolic. It'll kind of, alleviate that.
It'll be different in a small way.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're at the point where like we're gonna name the title of this episode and the episode number. We're on episode 70, and basically we did talk about a little bit of relationships. So I'm gonna say that because I was having a little iffy regarding the title, so I'm just gonna say Christmas. No, relationships during holidays. I'm gonna keep it like that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So basically, let me ask you a quick question. Because you mentioned that your last boyfriend. So right now you're single.
Yes.
Okay. So are you somebody that's gonna like do the Christmas time like quiet time, or you doing like a big party?
Oh, this year it's all about peace and quiet for me.
Okay.
This is actually the first year that I'm intentionally single. And it's
So
just
you had
ever
somebody
since
last year.
Yeah, and the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. Even back in high school, I was with the same guy for 4 years. So it's just, this is the first time that I've been intentional with my alone time and getting to know me and just focusing on Bree.
Yeah.
And so it's been really nice. And I think the holidays is the perfect way to end that. I'm actually starting a new tradition this holiday, and I
Wow.
encourage anyone else to try it. The winter solstice on the
Okay.
21st. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Like, are you like, is it a tradition like to go like see it somewhere?
Well, I know the winter solstice from what I know you can see it, but it's more so just about the shift
Okay.
that happens on that day.
Mm-hmm.
And so the tradition that I'm starting, that I actually got from someone off of TikTok,
Yeah.
is that you write down, I think she said 11 on the 21st or 10. Long story short, you write
Yeah.
down enough goals or
Mhm.
enough, not goals, more so like aspirations, things that you're manifesting.
Okay.
You have to start it off with the words, I will, or I'm going to.
Yeah.
And you take that, you cut them up individually, you put them in a jar, in a bowl or something. And starting from the 22nd up until the very last day, up until the 30th, each one you pull one out and you burn it.
Okay.
And so on the 31st, the very last day of the year, you'll have one remaining. You'll pull it out and it'll say, I will, whatever.
Yeah.
And that is going to be the goal that you focus on, or your main goal that you focus on for 2026.
Got you. And like, by
And so you
you
want to do that.
burning that piece of paper for like those 11 goals,
The ones that don't get chosen.
yeah. So like, are they the ones that you already completed, or you just burning them?
So the burning, so basically you're burning away I kind of describe it as, it's individualistic, right? For me personally, it represents me burning away high expectations.
Okay.
Or over expectations, if that's a word.
Yeah.
Because I am really good at, I have high expectations for myself. I think I'm gonna do great things. I know I'm gonna do great things. I'm gonna be there eventually. But sometimes I get caught up in checking off the boxes and wanting to do instead of really focusing and honing in on one thing.
Yeah.
And so each day that I get to burn away one of those expectations of myself, it's not me getting rid of that goal. I might do it eventually later down the line, but it's more so allowing me to release it and say, it's okay if you don't do this one for 2026. It's okay if this one isn't, checked off the box by the end of 2026, because this one will be. So it's kind of all about your self journey and how you feel personally, but that's kind of my view on it.
Got you. And then like this tradition, is this like this year, or it's in the previous years that you started it?
No, this is gonna be my first year.
Your first year that you're doing?
First one.
All right. I hope it goes well for you.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for it, So that's tomorrow. 21st is tomorrow. I'll be doing it then. I'll probably do a little vlog, record it if you guys would like to see that. So,
Got you. It's a good thing that you mentioned like vlog, and like I know you mentioned before that you like somebody that's consistent in like content creation. So like basically, I had a moment where like females don't really like guys that are content creators. Like, what's your take on that?
Oh, I would say I've seen that. I wouldn't say I'm surprised by that. I know a few of my girlfriends say that they couldn't date a content creator simply because they see him as a pretty boy. They don't want somebody that's in their camera more than they in their own camera.
Yeah.
Or in things of that nature.
And somebody that gets all the girls and whatnot, has like all the attention.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like, I guess some of my friends can see it as feminine, kind of a little too feminine to like why does he want to see himself in the camera all the time or be on the camera all the time? But I know for the girls that get it, get it.
Yeah.
So I know there are some women who don't want content creators, but there are a lot of women who do want content creators, especially me being in spaces with other content creators more now than I was before and having those conversations. We have literally like joked about the fact that content creator boyfriends at the very least know how to take our pictures, and we don't have to sit here and train and ask and beg or it's like if you want to take a video or you want to do something for content, they get it, they understand. And so it's definitely kind of like you got to find your crowd, find your person, because if you go after someone especially that is maybe more reserved, private, that they wouldn't be crazy about that lifestyle, and that's understandable.
Okay.
But yeah.
Let me ask you this, like regarding pictures wise, it's just something that's been in my head. Why do females like zoomed out pictures more than close up pictures?
Oh, because the background's always a part of the aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
So me
So why
personally,
not just take the picture of the background and take you out of it?
well, because I am like, whenever I know for me personally, when I'm choosing somewhere to take a picture,
Yeah.
it's because it's going to look good with me.
Okay.
So it's kind of like when you intentionally put together your pieces of your outfit and you want the whole fit to be seen, and dudes be like, oh yeah, look at this belt. It's like, okay, dude, your shirt's covering the belt. What is
Yeah.
it? What does that matter? But it's like that same kind of attention to detail. It's like the aesthetic of it. Cause when you're an artist, you're sensitive about your shit.
Yeah.
And so content creation and taking pictures and being an influencer, when you have a certain vision and a certain look you want to go for, the background really matters. Because something that I noticed personally when it came to my pictures,
Mhm.
when I was taking them honestly up close or just anywhere in sporadic places,
Yeah.
it gave cheap. And that's just the best word I could I can think of right now, for lack of a better word. It gave cheap. It gave low quality. It didn't give like, ooh, who is this? And so versus when I paid more attention to the background, it made it, coincide more, or what is it? When I what is the word? Make it, when I match it to what I'm wearing
You
and to the
aligned it.
vibe. Yeah, when
Yeah.
I do that, it just elevates the picture as a whole.
Okay.
It makes it seem like it just it's aesthetically pleasing. Really,
Mhm.
I think is the best way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I just didn't see the reason why like females need to like do zoom out, because I remember it was like a Halloween party like 2 years ago, and I took close up pictures like for these females, and they had to give it to like my homeboy to take the pictures because basically like they wanted more zoomed out. They wanted to
Hmm.
take the environment and like what was on the side of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it all matters. Attention to detail.
Mm.
Attention to detail.
I see that now. I understand it now. Like seriously. All right. So, first question. So what's your most memorable holiday as a kid?
Oh, as a kid, my most memorable holiday, it would definitely have to be Christmas.
Good.
If I be honest, Christmas is the only holiday that my family has a strict tradition,
Mhm.
which is Christmas breakfast. It started with my great grandmother, rest in peace, to Cremola. She passed away during COVID. She was
My condolences.
93. Thank you. She was 93, 94. So she began that tradition. She's the one who did that. It was
Mhm.
her for many years, and back in 2020 when she passed away, her daughter picked it up. And so that being a part of my childhood and my entire life, I always, when I think of family and a happy memory for the holidays, I think Christmas for sure.
Got you. And then like regarding that, like now you live on your own. Like, do you still like spend time with family? Because you say you want quiet time this year.
Hmm. Oh, absolutely. I love spending time with my family. I do as much as possible. My immediate family more than anything. Like, I see
Hmm.
my mom almost every day. I actually
Okay.
saw her earlier today for a wine tasting, and if I don't see her physically, I talk to her on the phone every day
Yeah.
because like that's my mom and I love my family. And my family is definitely not the kind of family to meet up all the time or
Okay.
constantly have parties and have events. So when we
Yeah.
do something, I always show up
Hmm.
because it's not, my I think I come from a family of short social batteries because I
Yeah.
have that too.
Hmm.
So, and I just think that we take a lot of time to recharge, and then we get back together, and then we
Hmm.
recharge, and then we get back together. So,
Yeah. Wait. So
yeah.
like you mentioned 22 kids. So like
Hmm.
um how was that like during Thanksgiving?
So I only have one sibling on my mom's side, and
Yeah.
so with my parents being separated, truthfully, I spend majority of the time with my mom's side of the family.
Okay.
So the rest of my siblings that are on my dad's side, and they all have different moms, they kind of have their own lives.
Okay.
So I didn't. It's not like I grew up with us all together.
But you're still close
Um,
with them, right?
no, not all of them. I'm close
No.
to the ones that I grew up with.
Mhm.
I would say in my generation. So like I have three ahead of me and the three ahead of me, well, the four that came before me, and then the three that came right after me were close.
Okay.
And then it's kind of split up like that in the generations
Yeah.
because my dad had his first kid at 13, so it's like we are a lot of different ages, different times in our lives, and although they are, you know, my blood and my siblings, we didn't all grow up with each other. Some
No.
of them, we didn't find out that we were their siblings until adult life or like teenage life. Some came out of the foster system. So it definitely has been a journey for
Yeah.
sure.
Definitely. Let me ask you this. Yeah. So, what is your favorite Christmas treats? Like, what do you like? Are you a sweet tooth?
Um, no, I
Mm-hmm.
try to be. I definitely try to be. I mean, I love a good pastry, like a
Okay.
light pastry that makes me happy. I'm not a chocolate fan. Oh, you know what? My favorite holiday treats, hands
Mhm.
down. You know those Danish cookies that come in the blue tin?
Yeah. I forgot the name of them.
Those. I did too, but I can
Mm-hmm.
eat those down. I love those. I love those so
But
much.
they don't have no flavor. Like, they're not really like.
But I
They have
love
like
it like
one
that.
flavor.
I love it like that.
Okay.
I
Like.
can't do the overbearingly sweet. I can't because I'm not
Mm-hmm.
a. I just. I don't like the way it feels on the back of my mouth. It just.
Yeah. So, next question. What is your funniest holiday memory?
My funniest holiday memory. I don't know. I don't know if I have one. I don't
You,
know.
you really don't?
I don't think so.
So you tell me you live a serious life, like no funniest moments?
Yeah, no funniest moments. And I know that sounds shocking, but like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I come from a very old school military family, so
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you
I
this:
wouldn't
Did you
really
did you
say.
have like did you like have a good childhood growing up? Like you played with other kids, you went outside, and all
Um,
that? Because
did I
like
have a
it
good
sounds to me
childhood?
like you didn't have a good childhood.
I say that I wouldn't say I had a bad childhood for sure. I wouldn't describe it
So
as bad.
it was
I would
okay.
say because I wouldn't I really it was a good. I was raised well.
Hmm.
I can say that. But when it comes to that word childhood,
Yeah.
I can't really say I had much of that. I
Okay.
can't really say that. Yeah.
You know that's not good, right?
Yeah, I went to therapy.
You did? Oh, okay. Seriously. Are you
Shout
still
out to
going to therapy?
BetterHelp. No,
No.
no, I'm not.
You
I
finished
went
it?
for, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say finished. It was more so. I was using my HSA card to pay
Okay.
for it, and I switched
Yeah.
companies.
Hmm.
So it's more so just finding a way to. I actually just finished open enrollment, and so my HSA just got reapproved. So fingers crossed. But yeah, I just so yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
mean, kind of bringing up what you said earlier about all of the, all of the other children and things of that nature.
Yeah.
I guess it sounds kind of obvious, but my dad really wasn't there. I guess you can say, like, I grew up very isolated,
Okay.
I guess, and so with that, it didn't come with a lot of like funny moments or like fond memories or like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds kind of crazy out loud,
Sounds very crazy. Like, you need to talk to somebody? Like, seriously.
yes. Jesus, that's who I need to talk to. He needs
Nah,
to sit right
seriously.
here and have a conversation with me.
Man, she,
Please, wait.
right.
Alive, wait. I'll do that after I pass. Amen. Hallelujah.
Hmm.
Get off the mirror. That's Apollo. I apologize.
That's a cat? Oh, no, it's okay.
Yeah, one of my babies.
He's all good. Next question. What is your favorite holiday scent?
My favorite holiday
Scent.
scent?
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, I I love the smell of frosted cranberries.
I'm sorry, you said frosted?
Frosted. Frosted. I love the smell of frosted cranberries. I think that's amazing. Nutmeg
Yeah.
has an amazing scent to it. Do you like I don't know what the official word is for, but an aroma pot. Do you know what those are?
Never heard of it.
It's basically like you literally just take cinnamon sticks, apple, oranges, and then you let it simmer on the
Yeah. In
stove
one
so the
pot.
aroma. Yeah, what'd you
Okay.
call it?
You say you put all those scents in one pot, right?
Yeah, well, it's like the fruits. So
Mhm.
you'll cut up an apple, you'll cut up an orange, and then you'll take a cinnamon stick or whatever your heart desires,
Yeah.
and you'll just boil it in a pot of water with the lid off, and it'll
Okay.
just fill your house with happiness and joy.
Got you.
You know,
So you're not
I
wasting gas?
not technically. At least I'm not, because my stove's electric.
Okay.
But maybe you are wasting a little bit of water.
Yeah.
As
Nah,
it boils.
yeah, a little
But
bit
it
of water or a
definitely
lot?
it depends. I definitely say however long, however strong you want it to be, and B,
Mhm.
however long you want it to last.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Definitely will change the amount of water that you put in there.
Got you. Got you.
Yeah. I recommend trying it at least once.
Okay. I might do
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Do you prefer hot chocolate or apple cider?
Apple cider. I'm
Why?
not a chocolate girly. I don't
Mhm.
like chocolate.
Yeah.
The only time I
I
like
don't know why
chocolate
I
is
mentioned that.
literally on my period.
Mhm. Wait, what happened?
The only time I like chocolate is on my period.
Okay.
And it's so funny because when I start craving chocolate, I know it's coming. I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, all right,
Wait, who's bringing it?
No, my period. I know my period's coming.
Okay. I thought you meant the chocolate is coming. Like, I was
No
like,
one's bringing it.
who's
Or
bringing the
Aunt Mary,
chocolate?
Aunt Flo.
Seriously. So why apple cider again?
Just because I don't like chocolate.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm not a chocolate fan. And apple cider's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer it more than apple cider vinegar.
Like seriously. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I gotta pick hot chocolate because like it just it mixes, it aligns with the wintry like vibes and whatnot.
Really? Do you like eggnog?
Eggnog, I never tried it.
Never?
Never.
You should.
I'm serious.
Honestly. And if you like hot chocolate, eggnog is really good if you just take like some like I know some people like to just add some chocolate drizzle to it or something. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you like chocolate,
Yeah,
it'll be like it could possibly replace your hot chocolate.
got
But be
you.
careful because you have to make sure you get the eggnog in the fridge. If the eggnog you are purchasing is in the aisle,
Yeah.
it does contain alcohol.
Okay.
Okay. Just want people to know that. Because
Got you.
yes, there's whiskey. There's usually whiskey in eggnog, but
Mm-hmm.
you can get it without.
Okay. Like seriously, because like I was like, how can you get drunk from eggnog? Because I didn't know like that was like a type of liquor.
Yeah. I mean, not particularly like eggnog itself isn't, but traditionally for the holidays it is used for indulging. I recently just tried it for the first time. I had a Grinchmas with my girls
Okay.
and we had to make some drinks, and so I made an eggnog drink for the first time and it was pretty good.
Okay.
It's definitely a savory, thicker type of, something
Yeah.
to sip on, but like you said, if you like, when you say you like hot chocolate, do you like chocolate, like melted chocolate, or
Like
you like?
basically like out of the packet, because I don't really like
Okay,
make my own. So like out of the package.
okay, so you don't like thick hot chocolate.
No.
So
Just
I don't know if you
regular hot
like
chocolate is
eggnog.
fine for me.
Okay, I don't know if you like eggnog, but still try it at
Yeah.
least once. At least
Yeah.
once.
I might just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know you mentioned like one tradition that you're gonna do this year, but what's your favorite like overall like Christmas traditions?
Um.
Like, what did you and your mom do growing up, like for Christmas? I mean, I don't know. I think you told me that. You said that basically
Oh, Christmas breakfast.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
hmm
Okay, and
Yeah.
then like it's only that. Like you don't have anything else.
I used to open presents.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not really a Christmas tradition. That's basic.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we did.
Mm, okay, all right. And
Yeah. I
nothing
was
wrong with
not kidding with what I said
that.
earlier.
Like seriously. Next question:
Yeah.
what is the best Christmas gift you have ever received?
Oh, okay. Honestly, I'd have to say Dynaco.
I'm sorry. What?
Back when I earlier when I told you I used to have a dog.
Mm-hmm.
I did receive Dynaco as a Christmas gift.
What is it?
So many years ago. He was my Dachshund, wiener dog. He was my
Okay.
wiener dog.
Okay.
And so I got him for Christmas, and I think that was the first year that I felt like somebody really knew me enough to get me a gift that I would genuinely enjoy.
Mm-hmm. And
So,
who got you that wiener dog?
ex-boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend.
Whoa.
Got you. And what
It's
happened to the
always an
dog?
ex-boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. What happened to the dog?
He passed away from a heat stroke while I was
Oh.
out of town.
Oh.
I had someone watching over him.
And you trust them?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
So you don't talk to them anymore?
Nope.
Because like, how you
They
just gonna leave a
cut off.
dog like in a heat stroke? Like, what are you doing? Just killing pellets.
I mean, it was. I mean, the freaking hottest days of the summer. Like, it hadn't even gotten as hot as it had been that day after that day. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it was ridiculous. But
Gotcha.
yeah,
What year was this?
I want to say that was actually my first year living here. So 2022, I want to say.
Okay. Mhm. And what is one gift you asked for and never received? Like, what's one gift that your parents said like you can't get? Like they told you
I
no.
was gonna say, I may not have had the best childhood, but my mama came through when it came to the financial stuff. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
she did that. She definitely was able to get me everything on my checklist. She used to. That was we were one of those like family, or me and my cousins. We were one of those families. Maybe that's a tradition. Is that a tradition? I don't know. Okay, when we were younger,
Wait, say it again. I didn't hear
I
you.
was gonna
Say it
say
again.
I was gonna say maybe this is a tradition. Like when I was younger, me and my cousins, this was back in the day when
Yeah.
it was only cable, and so you would get commercials. So we would
Mm-hmm.
watch our favorite shows, and it was usually on Nickelodeon or Disney, something like that. So they had all the toy commercials, and so we would sit there, and every time a commercial came on, we was writing down what we wanted off of the commercials.
Yeah.
And so I would give that to my mom, and my mom would show out every year. Every year. I mean,
She would get
the
it
books
every
that I
year.
wanted. Huh?
She would get it every year.
Every year. She wouldn't miss a beat. I mean, the
Mm-hmm.
books that I wanted. I remember one year I asked for a guitar. She got me one, a pink guitar at that. I loved it. It was, and then one year I asked for the Wii. And it was, I used to always have a whole bunch of gifts
Yeah.
underneath the tree. It was like, if you would see our tree, you would think my mom had multiple kids at that time. She did eventually, but not with
Mm-hmm.
all of them. And so,
Got you.
it says reconnecting. Okay.
So like
And
basically
so
like what
that
I'm
was
hearing
like
is like,
perfect.
can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, so basically like what I'm hearing is that like you basically like lived a rich lifestyle.
Whoa. No, actually.
You telling me every
No.
gift that you saw in that
hmm
commercial, your mom got you,
hmm
and then like she even got you a guitar. Not just a
hmm
guitar, a pink guitar.
Yeah. Well, let me say every gift, because I will say every gift that I wrote down. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't like I was a very wanty kid, because I was me and my mom now, where we started from versus where we are now is very different. So
Okay.
as the years continued, my mom was definitely able to up it more and more. And I do think a part of her, she showed out more and more each year, and she did that specifically kind of in a way to make up for the lack thereof during the year, if
Okay.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of like the Christmas was, it was like, you may not get, when we go to the store, don't ask for nothing, don't touch nothing, don't look at
Mm-hmm.
nothing. But at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the year on Christmas, just know I'm gonna go all out for you. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
there was a time back in the day I used to eat raisins for dinner, honey.
Mhm. I was like,
Because that's
you ate
it.
raisins?
Yeah, for dinner. Because there would be nights where it's just we didn't have the money to eat, so it was
Mm-hmm.
raisins. You know what we had up there? Raisins. My mom used to
Gotcha.
buy these big old, like it was like a big old box, and it used to come with the little red box of raisins with a woman on it, and I think
Mm-hmm.
she was like holding grapes or something. I can't think of the brand name, but I
I
can't
think I know what you're
stand them
talking about
damn
because I used to
raisins.
eat those like when I was a kid, like in school.
See, and I can't even look at them now. I don't want to see them again. I never want to touch them damn things again in my life. And my
Yeah.
mom says the same thing about ramen noodles because she said it just reminds her
Mm-hmm.
of the trenches and where we was at. And so, because I definitely want to give that shout out to my mom because she worked hard, and it, and that kind of contributed to my childhood a little bit because she had 3 jobs and went to school. My mom has a master's degree in finance. And so while I was growing up, she was growing up.
Yeah.
She was trying to get her career started, get her education, get, things going. And I full blown respect her for that.
Did you do
And
the
so,
same thing too? Did you go to school for finance or like you
oh
went for
no,
the
I went for project management.
project management? Okay.
And I'm a property manager or assistant property manager now.
Do you like it?
So I love it. I love it. I love my job. I
Okay.
wouldn't trade it for the world. And I feel bad because I know a lot of people, like, they go and they get their degrees and they don't even use them or
Yeah.
don't even, and I'm like,
I'm one of those people.
really?
Yes, I'm one of those people.
What's your degree in?
I went
Sorry,
for
I didn't
business
mean to sound so
management.
surprised.
No, it's okay. I went for business management, but like
Mhm.
now, I'm a substitute, a substitute teacher.
Nice. I used to substitute.
You
How do
did?
you, how you, how do you feel about those children?
They're a lot to handle. Like they're a hassle. Like
Mm-hmm.
they don't listen at all. Like seriously, like you really have to like yell every 5 minutes.
Yup.
They don't
Yup.
listen.
At all. What age do you work with?
I do all ages. Right now I'm doing elementary and middle school. I done one time at my local high school. But yeah,
Oh,
all grades.
okay.
hmm
Do you have a kind of a preference for a grade at the moment,
You
or
know what's
you just
crazy? Like the staff members have asked me that, but I like all. Like I don't have
really
to pick
okay?
one. Yeah,
They're only on an even.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
I have to pick um out of elementary and middle school because I can't say for high school because I only did it one time. So I would
hmm
say like elementary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not as able to argue back with you. I mean, they
hmm
will a little bit, but it's
hmm
easier to get them versus the middle schoolers. Woo.
Uh,
Because I used to substitute middle school.
Seriously. Let me tell you a short story. So basically,
Uh-huh.
this class that I was subbing, she had like pouches that like you have to put your phone, like with the whole like no phone policy.
Oh yeah.
So I saw like this one student using their phone. And I'm like, can you put your phone in the phone pouch? He said he's not getting up.
Mm.
I can't put my hands on him. So
hmm
I just said, put it back, please. I mean, put it on the pouch, please. And that's it. That's all I could do. If somebody walks into the classroom, that's on them. That's on the student.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how you have to handle it sometimes.
Yeah. Like,
Excuse me.
I'm a pacifist. Like, I don't believe in physical violence. Like, so I'm not putting my hands on no student. Like,
Right. Especially not physical violence that could cost you your job. Oh no.
Mhm.
Oh no.
And you was only like being a substitute for a short time.
Yeah, I think I only did that. I don't even think I did that for a full year.
Mm-hmm.
I really, um, I enjoyed children, but not enough to where I could do that full time,
Gotcha. And
like I was
was this for
doing.
extra money?
No, that was like my full time job at the
Okay.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I had just graduated, so I was kind of just finding something to get me started.
Mm-hmm.
Because truth be told, the company I'm with now, I had applied about a year prior to when they actually hired me.
Yeah.
So I was kind of jumping around, finding other things to do. I didn't know they were going to reach out to me when they did. I was very grateful that they did,
Yeah.
because the person that they ended up hiring over me didn't end up working out. And so,
Over a year.
Yeah, so I guess they worked there, they were working there, but then the CEO, the owner of the company came and met them, and I guess there was some sort of conflict that transpired to where they were let go on the spot.
Got you.
To which they then contacted me.
In a way, you was kind of like sloppy seconds towards them. You
A
don't see
little
that?
bit, you know. I mean, like, but honestly, at the same time, sloppy seconds, yes, but I appreciate it because I just had my review not too long ago, and I love the fact that he isn't the CEO, but he's kind of like the face of the company, I guess you could say.
Okay.
I love the fact that he acknowledged that, you know, my hard work and everything that I bring to the table. Because, and I understand, like, a lot of companies, because the person they hired, she was a much older woman. Much older, way more life experience, you know, things of that nature.
Yeah.
And so, in comparison, I completely understand why you would choose her over, you know, someone young, new to the industry, XYZ, and all of the bad notations that come with that. But he definitely said, like, you know, he told me, and my regional manager told me, like, the way that you handle things and the way that, because they give me zero budget, really. And she said, you take that and you turn that into such amazing events for your tenants. And, you know, you're just really creative. And so just getting my flowers, because I do understand why they were weary, but it makes me feel good that now basically y'all understand I should have been put in this position first. So, but yeah.
And let me ask you this: like, when you left the substitute teaching position, like, was like, how did the staff members take it?
They were like, "Please, girl, get out of here.
Okay.
Go."
Okay.
Like, seriously, even
in a good way or a bad way?
In a encouraging way.
Okay.
Like, get out of here. Like, she, like, a lot of the teachers that I worked with was doing teaching for 15, 20, a long time. And they told me, they said, teaching is not what it used to be. You can't teach simply for the love of the game anymore. These kids are disrespectful. They don't understand authority. They don't come here to come to school. They come here to be with their friends. So you are just somebody get in the way of being with their friends. And so, and she was like, you're young, you have time. So she, you know, I had multiple women, and I didn't really speak with the males teachers because there really weren't many male teachers. But the females that I spoke with, they were very encouraging of me to really choose a different path. That's really what it was.
Okay. All right. So next question. Wait. So basically, you got every gift that you asked for. You didn't receive one gift that you wanted and you never received it. You got every gift that I'm listening. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I got the gift block.
Yep, that too. Exactly. What is the weirdest gift you have ever received?
The weirdest gift?
Yeah, because you know how like kids go through like that weird phase? Like playing with like worms, or what else is weird? I'm not too sure. I can only think of one example, but like, yeah, what's the weirdest gift that you ever received?
The weirdest gift I've ever received. I don't know. I was gonna say, I don't think that's a good one for me. I've always received good gifts.
Okay, seriously. That luxury is getting through your head a little bit. I see. Yeah. So you can't think of any weird gift that you received before?
No, I can't.
No. Okay.
No.
All right. No problem. No problem. How long was it? Like, what's the time frame from the start to the finish line? Like, how long did you believe in Santa?
Technically, I still believe in him to this day.
You know he's not real, right?
I don't know that, and you don't either. Technically,
have you seen him? Where's the proof?
People say the same thing about God. Amen.
But God is somebody like that we learn in the
God
Bible.
On the same level.
Santa, like, he's not a real person. Like,
we can't see air, but we believe in air.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
You
like
know?
when it's cold, you can see air. Like, when it's very cold, you can
Oh,
see air.
facts.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
And when it's cold and the movies turn on, you can see
Yeah.
Santa. He had to come from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Santa didn't just come from nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I do do I think that he's like a red man living, in the South Pole, North Pole, yeah, whichever pole.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about all of that.
Okay.
But Santa Claus might be out there somewhere.
So what's your point of view of how he looks like? Like, what do you think Santa looks like?
Honestly, I don't think he's as big as they say.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably skinnier because he got to slide through them chimneys. Let's be honest. I don't think he has any facial hair.
Okay.
Because if he's always going in and out of chimneys, that white facial hair would be brown or black. Even.
But he has Christmas magic to make it white again.
I don't know. White bleach ain't even enough Christmas magic to make it white again sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
White just gets stressful.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know. He probably does wear that suit, though. And he has so many Christmas hats because he probably loses it in almost every other chimney.
Yeah. Like,
I actually
falls
think
off every
where
house.
stockings came from. It's like, imagine that. It's like, oh, what is this? In my chimney. Let me hang that up. Merry Christmas.
Look, I think that, like, we use Santa as let's say, as an example, like, for God. Like, instead of, like, teaching kids at an early age about, like, God and Jesus and the Bible, like, we found a child, how you say it? Let me see. We found a childlike image for the kids in a way.
Mm-hmm. What makes you feel that way?
Because, like, basically, like, we can't see Santa. We don't know how he looks like. And basically he has long hair just like Jesus.
I thought Santa was bald.
Where did you see that?
Under his hat. Every time he takes his hat off, he's bald.
Where? What version?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
I can pull Santa up right now.
You gonna pick a bald version of Santa on Google search?
No. I'm not even gonna look up bald version.
Like,
Santa,
seriously?
no hat. That's all I'm gonna look up.
He has hair.
These are the images, right? That pop up. Yeah. A balding man.
Let me see.
Well, that one has a hat on, but it's a balding man.
I see hair right there. Like, seriously. Do you not see hair in the back?
Yeah, like around here.
Yeah, that's still
not long. He's losing it. He's losing it.
Yo, that's crazy. Like, see, we're really talking about Santa in this podcast episode. Yo, we're a bunch of kids right now.
Well, I'm more so asking, like, what makes you say that we are replacing God with Santa?
No, we're not replacing God. I'm just saying that for the kids, like, us adults, like, we already been through the whole, like, talk with our parents, that like, Santa's not real, and, like, Santa's just like a person that comes, like, through Christmas. But for the kids, they don't really, like, know about, like, the whole God story, the whole Jesus story, the whole Bible. And, like, are you really gonna put your kid through that, like, at an early age?
I am, because I'm someone that was raised in the church. I knew from as long as I remember, me and all the kids I grew up with and the peers that I currently have, we were all very much aware that Christmas is Jesus' birthday. Like, that was something that was, my great grandmother especially, she was very adamant at the end of Christmas breakfast. She made sure to explain to us, the children specifically, that today is about celebrating Jesus, celebrating his birth. And then at the very end, she would talk to all the adults, and the kids would be in the room too, but it was more so aimed towards the adults, that if you haven't gotten right with God yet, please do, because the end of time could come at any point. And so for me personally, I have, at least I know that if your parent is a true Christian that follows God, they're going to implement that into your life.
Got
So
you.
for the kids nowadays, if they don't know that, that strictly falls on that parent
Yeah.
specifically. Because there's no reason at all that you aren't able to teach your child about Christianity and God and about their Savior
Mhm.
and still allow them to enjoy the joys and the magic of childhood with Christmas and
Yeah.
Santa Claus. Because I feel like Santa Claus represents happiness. It
Mhm.
represents the holidays.
Yeah.
And to me, that because I feel bad for the only other sibling I have on my mom's side because her dad, my stepfather, for a little bit of time, he didn't allow her to know Santa Claus.
Okay.
From the moment she was born, because he was a deacon in the church and everything, but the moment she was born, he would tell her, Santa didn't buy you these gifts. I bought you these.
Yeah.
These gifts came out of my pocket.
Oh, the
And
truth.
so you get to, and it is truthful,
Yeah.
but that kind of goes back to kind of like how you were saying before. It's not normal not to get a childhood.
Mhm.
And when you look back and you see childhood, kind of like when you ask me those questions, what's your
Yeah.
wackiest gift that you got? What's, those fond memories?
Yeah.
When someone takes away Santa Claus and they take away that joy feeling, that whimsical, magical feeling, you could tell in a kid's eyes.
Yeah.
Because it's no longer magical. It's no longer the holiday season. It's just, okay, my daddy bought me some gifts.
Yeah.
And that's what it becomes. And so I
A regular
think
day.
that,
It's a regular day. Like it's not.
I
It's not
mean,
the same.
exactly. And that sucks, especially for a child. Every child should deserve to feel the magic, just like the magic of the movies. No,
Yeah.
but like the magic of Christmas. And so having the idea and understanding, or just having someone tell you that there's this man with flying reindeers and just like it's just, it adds to the innocence and the happiness that a child is supposed to possess.
Got you.
Even like when you tell them about the tooth fairy, or even hell, having your kid blow out a candle and make a wish.
Yeah.
It's just all we as adults know that wish may not come true, but that kid is sitting there with their eyes tight,
Yeah.
making that wish. So I just feel like all of those things add to a childhood, and every child deserves that.
So look, don't get me wrong. Like
Mhm.
when you mentioned that you grew up like in a church and like they taught you like at an early age about Christianity and like about like God, Jesus, and the Bible. But were they doing the same thing in schools?
Absolutely not. And I don't think it's the school's job.
Okay.
I don't think religion has anything to do with my math and education.
Mm-hmm.
You go to school to sit down and learn things that will help you in career. When you go back home to your parents or what you do on the outside world, that is what then should reflect what you do morally.
Okay.
But school is a place for arithmetic learning,
Yeah.
not moral learning. Don't get me wrong, it is a good way to implement rules and structure,
Mhm.
as in you wake up, you have this schedule, you have this schedule, you have this schedule, but that's also something to get you ready for a job.
Yeah.
You wake up, you clock in, you go to lunch, you XYZ. So school leads you into career.
Mhm.
That's what school is for.
Wow.
When it comes to religion and who you become as a person and morally, I don't think that belongs in school.
Got you. Were you somebody that like was always on time, like for all grades, or you were late?
Like to class?
Yeah.
Like, was I tardy?
Yeah. Like were you like somebody that was like always on time? Like you was never late. Like to
I
school.
would try to be, but
Okay.
there would be times where I might be like I would never be. I would try to not be past the 5-minute mark, but I was a kid, so sometimes I might be using the bathroom or one of those kids, just running a little late. I know definitely once I hit high school, the first period was missed quite a lot because I lived kind of far out. So if I woke up even a minute or two late, I was late.
Did you walk?
No, I drove.
Okay.
It's just I live farther from the school.
Wait, as a freshman you drove?
No, towards the end of my high school career.
Okay, so like when you were like a freshman or a sophomore and junior, your mom took you.
I rode the bus.
You rode the bus.
I didn't move away from the school until my mother got married,
Mhm.
and so that's what made me that's when I got the car because I needed to drive to school and it was a far drive. So
Got you.
yeah.
Okay. All right. This is a very unique question. But I'm just gonna ask it because it's the holidays. Have you ever had a white Christmas? Like just like the songs? Like wish you had a white Christmas?
To be transparent with you, I've never heard the song.
You never heard of White Christmas, I think?
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Got you. So how?
I come from a very Afrocentric family. I was gonna say, even I don't know if you noticed, but even the Christmas songs I sent you, they were all Black artists.
Yeah.
We don't. I've never even seen what is the Wizard of Oz. I've seen the Wiz, which is the Black rendition, but I don't. Yeah, I didn't really
Wait, so
grow
you
up
didn't see
with
Wicked
that.
Part 1 and Wicked Part 2?
No, I've seen. I'm just talking about when it comes to like the way I grew up. Have you know the original movie, The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was a movie called The Wiz that came out shortly
With
after
Michael
that.
Jackson and
Exactly. Diana Ross.
Diana Ross, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I grew up in the type of family that would watch The Wiz. I've never seen The Wizard of Oz. So like when you bring up White Christmas, I know that that's like a glorified, you know, Caucasian song for the holidays.
Yeah.
That's not something that's gonna get played in my household, you know.
And
Yeah.
like, wait, so like not in your household, but like, let's say like if you want to listen to it, like, would you like listen to that song like yourself?
If I had the desire to, but I don't.
You don't. So
Mm-mm.
you never listened to any songs by a white artist before?
I would not say that.
Okay.
So when it comes to holidays and it comes to specific things of that nature, like holiday songs, I'm gonna go for Black holiday songs because that's what resonates with me and makes me happy, and that's what I like to hear. You know, that's what gets me going for my holiday time.
Yeah.
But if I'm just listening to the pop or listening to radio, I'm gonna listen to what's on the radio. But when it comes to like specific intentional music that I pick out, 9 times out of 10 is gonna be a Black artist. Yeah, I listen to mostly Black artists.
Okay. Okay. What is your favorite Christmas movie of all time?
The Nightmare Before Christmas by Tim Burton.
Okay. Why?
Tim Burton was originally my dad's favorite director, and he was really into Beetlejuice growing up, and so I was always familiar with Tim Burton. And truth be told, the very first time I ever saw Nightmare Before Christmas on Disney Channel, it scared the hell out of me. and it did. It frightened the fuck out of me. And I really didn't know how to handle it.
Wait, was there a certain character or like it was like the whole
It was
thing?
just I really think it was the claymation combined with the creepiness of the characters. I had never seen something like that on Disney. And so, but it was 1 year that I sat down, I watched it, and I can't tell you what year. I can remember what house I was in, but I don't know what age I was at. But I sat down and I was in the movie room and I watched it and I didn't get scared for the first time. And I was really able to see the movie for what it was. And I just realized, I was by myself. Like, I think I even had the lights off. Like, I was by myself and I didn't get scared. And I really was able to watch the movie, get the message from the movie. And I really loved the movie. Like, I think that was the first movie that showed me perseverance. So
because like I feel like I was the same way in that moment, like with my first like animated scary movie. I don't know if you heard of Monster House.
Yes.
Yeah. So look, that old man, like he like every time he showed up on like any scene, like he was scary towards me. I could not look at him in the face. Like eyes, like the back of my soul, like it's crazy.
You heard that "get off my lawn" in your nightmares, huh?
Like seriously, every time, so, like somebody would be on his lawn, get off my lawn. Like seriously, it's like yo, and then like he would take the toys or like the little girl's bike in the beginning, and then like just put it in his house. Like why you gotta be that grumpy?
Yeah. I always said I'm not gonna be one of those old people when I get that age. Yeah.
But like. So wait, so you have 2 cats right now. How many? Do you want just 2 cats or you want more cats?
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
I'm
good with my 2.
Okay. Before you get labeled as the old cat lady.
Exactly. Exactly. I do not want that.
But yeah. So like as you said, like you sat by yourself, like in a room. And you watched The Nightmare Before Christmas, and like you watched it for the second time, and you just like you saw that it wasn't scary anymore. I think that like everybody has to go through that, like because if you just like watch it for the first time, you're gonna get scared, like overall. But if you really like take the time to watch the scary movie and learn about like the meanings and like the messages that it's trying to portray, then you should be good. You should not be scared anymore.
I agree. I agree
Mm-hmm.
with you completely. And
Yeah.
that's why I don't understand Christians with their hatred for horror movies and how they're so
And
demonic and
Halloween.
so this and so that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if anything, especially if I can be honest, using all of the Conjuring movies as an example, because those are usually under the fire the most.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, to me, the Conjuring should show you just how real God is.
Okay.
It should make you feel the opposite of demonic, because they're quite literally using the power of God to rid of these spirits at the end of every movie.
Okay.
So for you to just going based off of what you said, the understanding of genuinely taking messages away from movies and getting past the fear,
Yeah.
that original fear of the horror movie,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a reason why I enjoy horror movies so much, because it really does reiterate and re-show you in real time, like, yeah, there's evil out
Mm-hmm.
there and there's evils you're going to deal with, but God,
Mm-hmm.
right there with it every time. And so I really think Christians should really reevaluate the way they see horror movies.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And do you wait? So you said that your favorite Christmas movie is Nightmare Before Christmas. Is that really a Christmas movie, or is that a
Yeah.
Halloween movie and Christmas movie like together?
Truth be told, possibly. It probably is. It probably is a Halloween and Christmas movie, but the
Okay.
and is in there, so it's
Yeah.
still considered Christmas.
Yeah. Like in your own opinion, do you see it as a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie? If you had to
Yeah,
pick
it's my favorite Christmas movie.
Christmas movie, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What are some favorite winter activities that you do, like now or before?
My favorite winter activities, honestly, just when it does snow, I really like to play in the snow.
Okay.
Just because that's the only
Watch out for
season
the
we
yellow
get
snow.
it. Yeah, definitely. Oh
Mhm.
God, definitely.
Mhm.
I will say that is the glory of having my own front and backyard. I
Yeah.
usually don't got to worry about that unless the squirrels got to it before me. But I like to stand out there while it's actually coming down, and I just, it's the only season that you get it, so it's nice to enjoy it. But I've always wanted to try sledding. That is something that, if it snows again this year,
Yeah.
or next year, I definitely hope to get to go sledding.
Okay. Wait, let me ask you this, because like, you know what's weird? Like I was just like going through, like, I think it was Instagram, and like this lady really used snow as milk to make a dessert, like to
Yeah, I saw
make
that.
something. Like
Mhm.
I don't understand like people like that, and I think it's just like white people. Like I don't think like a black person would ever do that. Like use snow.
I guess you could say she got her white Christmas, right?
Mhm.
Hey.
Most
She
disgusting
the one that wants a white Christmas.
Christmas ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's that white Christmas activity right there.
Yeah.
But
What's the like? Are you somebody that likes to cook and bake?
yes.
Okay, so what's a new recipe you would like to try this Christmas season?
Oh, actually, I would really enjoy to make. I've always wanted to try to do what is it called? A not a roast. It's a meatloaf.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that? It's like
a regular meatloaf or like
yeah,
different.
like I didn't really grow up being fed meatloaf.
Okay.
I asked my mom about it, and apparently it's because her mom used to make meatloaf constantly.
Yeah.
So she didn't want it. And so meatloaf to me, that seems like I don't know, like I don't know why it makes me think of the holidays. It's just meatloaf is like one of those heartier meals. When I think winter and holiday, I think hearty. So like stew and like beef stew specifically. And
you
like
probably got served meatloaf like during the holidays, like as a kid.
Maybe. Like if my grandma made it, something, maybe a memory that I can't think of right now that's repressed. But I would really like to make a meatloaf.
Okay. And like, are you learning right now, or like you haven't like done it yet?
I haven't tried it yet. Truth be told, I don't think it's gonna be difficult. I think I'll just probably have my grandma do it with me or something. But I definitely want her to do it with me. So
wait, your grandmother
on my mom's side.
On your mom's, okay.
Yeah, I definitely want her to do it with me.
Okay, ain't no wrong with a little like grandma granddaughter bond.
Right?
Yeah, like seriously. Um, so we're talking about like relationships. So what would be the best holiday date or holiday in short terms?
Um,
In your own opinion, if a guy was to take you out during Christmas, like what would be the best holiday date?
I would say personally, especially being someone from Kansas City, uh, when it's time for the holiday season, there's this tradition down at the plaza where they turn on the holiday lights and they do like a countdown. It kind of gives like a mini New Year's Eve
Okay.
type of vibe. And so you count down and they turn on the red and green lights around the plaza. So that would be really nice.
What's the plaza?
So the Country Club Plaza is just a space downtown Kansas City. It's a country club. It has a lot of strip malls and just like a nice area to hang out, get food, shop, anything you need, bookstores. You know,
Oh,
kind of like it's just a shopping plaza.
yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. And let me see. Might as well talk about. Okay, so I know you mentioned that you were single. So like, was there a moment like where you and your previous boyfriend did Christmas together?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. And um, did you guys also exchange gifts?
Hmm.
What was the appropriate? Like, what's the appropriate limit? Like, what was the appropriate limit for you guys?
What do you mean limit?
Amount limit. Like how much? Like did you guys have to spend?
We just kind of got things for each other.
Hmm.
I don't really know how much we spent. Truthfully.
Okay. All right. And it wasn't too expensive, right?
Um, I don't. I mean, he got me like outfits. He got me a coat. He got me a purse. He got me shoes. He got me quite a lot of stuff. So I really I'm not sure.
Yes.
Um, I really I don't really go based off of the price tag. I
Yeah.
more so just go based off of I want to make sure you feel my love through whatever I give you.
Okay. The thought that counts.
Right.
Yeah. And let me ask you this. The last Christmas that you spent with your boyfriend, was it together or was it like separately? Like his own like immediate family and your own immediate family? Like was there a moment like where you guys mixed families together? Like where you met like his family and he met your family?
Yeah. He actually met my family, I want to say 2, 3 days after we dated, after
Mm-hmm.
he officially asked me to be his girlfriend. So we were
Okay.
already really good at seeing each other's families. And like I was telling you earlier, my family has a tradition of Christmas breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
So that's done in the day, in early in the morning. And his family more so did dinner. So first in the morning, we started off with my family, went to Christmas breakfast, came home for a couple of hours because we did live together.
Yeah.
Came home for a couple of hours, and then we went to his family in the evening.
Got you. Got you.
Hmm.
So, out of the childhood traditions that you mentioned, one being where like your mother like would like bring everybody together and you guys would have like a Christmas breakfast
Oh, not
and
my mother. It was my great grandmother
okay,
that did that, and
your
now
great
her daughter
grandmother.
does it. Hmm.
And what was the one with your cousins again?
Where we would sit down and watch commercials and write down the gifts we would like.
Hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
So for those two traditions, would that be something that you would like to pass down to your like your own family someday? Or you want to change you
Um,
want to do
I
something
really,
different?
I really don't know if my kids are gonna have the glory of watching commercials.
Hmm.
I actually saw a video not too long ago of a kid not even knowing what a commercial was,
Hmm.
or no, I'm sorry, they didn't know what a cartoon was.
What do you mean? Wait, what?
Like, a basketball player said, "What's your favorite cartoon?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "I watch." He literally said, "He said I watch YouTube," and he was like, "You don't know what a cartoon is?" He said, "No." Like these kids, so I don't know if they're gonna
Yeah,
have
they're
the
not
glory of.
watching cartoons anymore. I mean, they kind of like probably
They
watching
watch
cartoons on
streamers.
YouTube. Yeah, like they watch like a lot of like Kai Cenat, um,
Exactly.
Miss Rachel,
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, like people like that. Like they're not watching
Yeah.
cartoon on TVs anymore. Like nobody watches TV anymore.
Exactly. So I'm not completely sure if my kid will be raised in an era that has commercials in it for me to
Mhm.
pass that tradition down.
Okay.
But as far as breakfast goes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'll definitely have my kids come with me to attend because I'm gonna go forever.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be coming with me.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that was all the questions. I do appreciate you coming on here. I know we didn't really like talk into like any like deep topics. Like it was more
Hmm.
of a holiday chill podcast episode for like the holidays and all. So do you have like any like closure or like anything going on currently or shout outs you want to make at this time?
Absolutely. I definitely want to shout you out for having me. Thank you so much for
I
featuring me
appreciate it.
on the Truth Serum podcast.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hmm.
If you all liked what you see/heard and want to hear more from me, you can definitely find me on TikTok at Bree.baby. That's going to be BRE.B4BY. That is going to be the number 4. You can also find me on Instagram at Bree.Janiva. That's going to be BRE.JONNEVA. Those are my main social media accounts.
Hmm.
And I look forward to seeing you all over there if you come and follow me.
Okay. I forgot to ask you. Wait, so what's 2 more favorite Christmas movies like do you have, or like is this Nightmare on Before Christmas,
Um, yeah, I was gonna say I don't really. What's another Christmas movie?
like Home Alone? Uh, what else? Santa Claus. The Santa Claus movies. Um, Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Oh,
Um,
I did used to like that
you did?
when I was a kid. I saw
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
I think my favorite things to watch when it came around the holidays was just the different shows that was on Cartoon Network and Disney,
Mhm.
but they were now reflecting the holidays. You know,
Yeah.
like Disney Channel when they had the Fall Holidays.
Yeah.
You know, I think I enjoyed that more because even to this day, I'm not much of a movie person. I'm more of a series type of girl.
Yeah.
And so I would mostly look forward to the holiday renditions of
Did
TV
you also
shows.
watch Austin and Ally?
Yeah, I
You
did.
did? Okay.
Hmm.
Did you like it?
It was good. It was good. I didn't see like the ending of the show because I
Yeah.
think around that time Netflix had started coming out and we had switched to that.
Okay.
Um, but it was good from what I saw.
Okay. And are you gonna watch Stranger Things when it comes out on Christmas?
I haven't been watching it
You're not a big
previously.
Stranger Things fan?
Um, I tried multiple times to get into it, and I'm not sure why I couldn't. Because
Hmm.
it definitely looks like something that would be right up my
It's
alley. Because
scary.
I know, and I loved Supernatural.
Hmm.
Have you ever seen that show?
Yeah.
And the Supernatural kind of reminds me, like just from what I've seen of
That
Stranger
was my
Things, it kind of gives the
favorite
same
show
vibes.
until they became crazy. They became a little too crazy.
Mm,
Like especially
okay.
who was it? I think it was Dean. Like
Uh-huh.
just chopping people up.
Yeah.
Um there was this one episode where like he was going through a loophole, and like he just kept on dying and like in different like ways, and like I remember he died in the shower. um his brother ran over him, or his brother like killed him with a sword. It got too crazy for me, so I had to stop.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't think I
Yeah.
made it to that.
Seriously. But yes, oh, like, do you have anything going on currently?
Um, as far as
Like any like upcoming like events?
Um, not really.
Mhm.
No, no.
Okay. Do you have any message or like closure you want to say for the audience, like regarding like Christmas?
Well, happy holidays.
Hmm.
I hope you all have a great new year. And for everyone watching and listening, I really hope that, you turn 2026 into your year, whatever that looks like,
Hmm.
whatever makes you feel successful and feel as if you're striving towards the betterment of your future. I wish that upon you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. What was your first impression of this episode?
Um, of this one specifically?
Yeah, yeah.
It was. I think it was a good episode. It was nice conversation, good flowing
I didn't
conversation.
interrogate you in no way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't think so.
Okay. Like I asked you
It's
like
hard
too
for
many
me to feel
questions.
interrogated.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. right, so I'm not gonna take too much of your time. I hope you have a good night. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, repost, reshare to all social media platforms. Like how we always say, the truth shall set you free, and it's a wrap.
Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree.